Good to see you. I'm so happy you're here today.
Has Alicia ever smoked breast milk?
Has anybody ever smelled burnt breast milk? We have today.
Yeah.
We have. It smells kind of like caramel. It made it kind of like what's
It was very sweet.
Very sweet.
Breast milk.
We accidentally had a breast milk incident this morning. Anybody ever have a breast milk incident? So it delayed us a smidge. So, you know, it is what it is. We're here. We're here now. Good morning. Welcome. Welcome to the Morning Brew Crew. I am Earth Angel Jamaica.
And Mary Jo Indigo.
She's all cute, and I'm still in my jammies.
Oh my gosh. Technically, I'm still in my jammies.
She's always cute, though. She's always cute, though, huh? She's always so cute. Good morning, Bogey. Good morning, Mountain Man. Oh, oh, oh. It's not morning yet. Or is it morning? Yeah, it's not morning yet over there. Yeah, you can tell where I'm at, right? Is it still morning over? Is it still morning over there? You guys are like closer to the afternoon now, yeah? Good morning, Bogey. And good morning over in TikTok. I'm expecting great things for tithing, goals, forgiveness, and life purpose today. I love you, my sister. Boom. Did you see it? Yeah. She's like, I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm coming in. I'm on it. And bam. So she's starting us off, guys, because you know how this rolls. Thank you. Thank you, Heather. They're warm and cozy and toasty. And I had a nice meditation this morning. I was just laying on the beach and letting the beautiful ocean just float over me. And it was so nice and warm. And just was carrying me, floating me, taking all of my cares away. It was just the most. The cow gods, yes, were taking me away. It was so wonderful. And I didn't want to get out of bed, so we're a little delayed. Yeah, those are no. It's actually a really cute story. I have to share it now. My oldest boy, who is 30 in just a few days, by the way, just saying. Yeah, 10 days. In 10 days on the equinox, he was just my spring baby, born on the spring equinox. But when he was young, I have 3 boys, and he was 4 years older than his twin brothers. And so when he was about 5, my life was a little hectic, right? With 3 little boys. And so at that time, there was a commercial on TV that used to be a Calgon commercial for soaking, like the bath salt soaking thing. And it'd be like, Calgon, take me away. And it would show this lady all sitting in the bathtub. And all of a sudden she'd be transformed into this paradise place. And it'd be a wonderful place. And, you know, she was transformed. So I was all the time when I was stressed out, that was like my saying was like, Calgon, take me away. And one day my oldest boy looked at me and he's like, Mommy, are you going to ask the cow gods to take you away? And I'm like, cow gods, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah, you say it all the time. Cow gods, take me away. You guys, it was the cutest. I love that story. It was the cutest dang thing, I swear, I've ever seen in my whole life still to this day. I've never seen anything cuter ever. My kid took the cake on the cuteness there, sorry. But ever, just the way it was. I wish I had a video of it. Like, you know, y'all are so fortunate today to have these cameras right on hand to just be like, doop, 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 and, you know.
It's true.
But I have it right here. I can replay it in my right here, and that's all that really matters. Right here, like it's right there. I could see his little face. I could hear his voice. All of it. It's right here, you know. So.
That's what he does for you, Mama.
Right? Exactly. It's our thing. It's our thing. Good thing he doesn't watch my show. I don't ever have to worry about that.
Why are you calling me out to the world?
Exactly. I don't have to worry about it. I can talk all the smack I want about him. He'll never know.
Yeah, now that you said that,
good smack. I'll talk all the good smack with love. With love. You know me. I talk smack. My smack's love smack. Love smack talk. Smack talk love. Oh gosh. Okay.
Oh my.
Good morning, everybody. I'm gonna zip it before I'm getting myself. Hello, Miss Mara. Cow gods, right? Laughing. He's laughing. That'll never be the same for me, right? I know. I hear you, right?
Sure.
I said, yeah.
Hey, once you know, you know.
You know. When you know, you know.
When you know, you know.
She called it. All right, y'all. So.
I'm giving many thanks to my frothy coffee brought or made possible by my Auntie Kelly.
Auntie Kelly, is she here?
And organic
Yes.
French roast, and Lucerne half and half.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And the City
Thank
of
you.
Brass Pass water system. Thank you. I know that.
And the filter
That last
system that
one
we have
Still, yeah, and the
on to
pure
purify
Brita
the
filter.
purified water. Thank you.
Yes. Cheers, Leisha. Cheers, babe.
I'm gonna have to go get refilled here very quickly. Hi, Auntie Kelly.
It's okay because I already put another pot up there, and I rinsed out the frother, so you're good to go.
I didn't even do froth this morning. I got up at 4 a.m. I get up at 4
That's
and
your
do
problem.
I know. I'm frothless. I've been
She's
frothless.
frothless.
I've been frothless this morning. I did have a cup of coffee though. I just put regular creamer in it and went into my meditation. I'll be honest with y'all. I didn't want to come back. I didn't. I was there this morning, and I was like, I think I'm just gonna stay here with y'all.
The shoreline.
I just want to stay right here, and I'm good. My body didn't hurt for the first time in a really long time. And it was nice. But guess what? They made me come back. They said I had to. I had to be back here. I'm not done yet. So apparently there's more of those F-bombs I got to drop or something. I don't know. I got some more work to do. Here for your entertainment purposes.
Yes.
Just kidding. So we were guided though this morning. I love it, right? We're coming into this new moon, right? We're going into the zero, all frothless end. I love it, Mountain Man. You make me. I love it. You're so awesome. Your vibe's so awesome. Where was I going? You sidetracked me, man. See, it's not easy. It's not hard. It's not easy to do today. It's not hard to do today. Ask Mary Jo. I've been sidetracked. Like squirrel? What? There's a squirrel outside? What? Were we telling you? I don't know.
There's literal squirrels outside. There's a gray one and a red one hanging out.
Yeah, there are squirrels actually outside. Yes, we have two really cool. Dude, we have a gray squirrel that is like, his tail is so magical, you guys. I don't know how to explain it, but it like sparks. You see the sparks like in it. It's almost like if you had like glitter. It looks like glitter. Okay, that's the best way to put it. It looks like glitter, and it's totally see-through, like completely see-through,
like tinsel.
Like tinsel. Like tinsel.
It looks like tinsel.
It looks like tinsel. That's a great way to describe the sister. It is the coolest. I've never seen such. It's just cool. He's magical. We have some magical beings around us all the time, right?
Well, then the red one is the same, but the red one is like, it's like the moon and the sun hanging out with us
every day, all day, every day, all day. No, go lay down. The dogs are having an interesting time. I don't know. Anybody else having some interesting energy with this energy?
Energy with this energy.
Anybody experiencing some energy around this energy? I'm just wondering. I don't know. Anybody else? Go. Let's see. Listening to the songs of the wind and the birds this morning. Ah, oh, right? Good morning, Jared.
Good morning.
And Patty, good morning. I think I got everybody. If I miss you, Jamie, good morning. I think I got everybody. Heather, good morning. Good morning, TikTok, everybody over there. I can't see because you guys go by too fast. But good morning. I see you. Hi, good morning.
You guys go by.
You go into my time. Okay, so this energy, the energy, we're getting to the energy, the moon energy. Coming into the 0 degrees, the dark side of the moon, right? The shadows. And it's interesting because this morning I was guided to my native deck that I have, the Lakota Sweat Lodge cards. And the card I was guided to, we were both knew right away this was like a message for a group of us and everything that's coming in with this stuff. So we're going to share this. We're going to start us off with that, and then we're going to jump with Leisha and we'll pull a card.
Guys off with our message.
With our message, yeah, that we got. We're sharing our collective message with you this morning to see if it possibly resonates. Then we're going to pull a card for Leisha, and then we're going to get into pulling for those 4 cards for the spiritual laws that are, Miss Leisha already said it. We're going to talk about tithing. We're going to talk about forgiveness. We're going to talk about goals. We're going to talk about our life purpose. And we're going to do it a little, we have our intention set to do it at a little faster pace.
Yes.
So that we can limit it to about an hour. And we're going to start coming back on and doing another hour with you guys where we're pulling actual cards for you guys and connecting with you and doing more personal readings because you guys are asking for that. And we're being guided to do it. So there. So there. Highest blessings, Mountain Man. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day over there. I seen palm trees this morning over there, and I was pretty jealous. I'm like, you know, I'm a tropical girl. It was a bird. When I moved to Hawaii originally, my plan was to move down to the Virgin Islands. But I had kids at the time. They were little, and I didn't want to take them out of the country. But my kids are grown up now. My babies aren't babies anymore, so I don't know what's holding me back. I think traveling might just be, who knows where I will go. But I need some sunshine, I'll tell you that. Okay, but we're going to move into, I'm not going to run, though. I'm done running. I'm going to face my shadow sides first. We'll heal. So that I'm prosperous and adventuring, joyous and freely, and really enjoying life the way I'm meant to.
Amen.
Yes. Can I get a hallelujah?
Hallelujah.
Woo. So guys, the card that came in, the message that came in was the Nagi, the ghost. And this is literally talking about our shadow self, okay? So I'm going to hold that up for y'all to see the card there real quick, what it looks like. Okay, our shadow self, which, you know, sounding familiar right now. Are we dealing with shadows here with this 0 degree, no moon? Is that complete shadow, complete illusion of darkness? Right? Remember, you are the light. I'm going to remind everybody in this darkness, in this shadow side, the truth that you're the light. Okay, and that never completely goes dark, no matter what the illusion is. Okay. I am the one you chose not to see. I am caught, trapped, unnoticed, unable to change because I am without recognition. We can't change what we don't see, right? I am unloved and unnurtured because I am unseen. I am powerless to move on without your help. Your help. Not mine, not hers, but your own. Bring me into the world of light with your attention. Guide me on my path and love me. We talk about a lot on here, our ego side, right, guys? That ego, I don't know about you guys, but I came out of a world, I'm just sharing my experience, where I was taught that my ego was something out to get me and that it was bad and it was, you know, push the ego away, don't let the ego, you know, don't let the ego win, don't let da-da-da-da-da. Our ego is just a part of us that was given to us as a gift as well, right? We just, it's that shadows, it's the shadow sides that were misinformed, misunderstood. Didn't just need some light, need some love, need some attention instead of being pushed away, right? Because it's a part of us. We can never be away or separate from our shadow. It's part of who we are. We have to embrace it and love it. In Lakota tradition, the ghost is the shadow of a human between the physical world and the spirit world in another circle, an intermediate world for those who have not lived in the world according to the law of spirit. There are those who have used and abused for personal gain, those who have taken their own life, or the life of another. These spirits do not enter the spirit world. They are destined to walk the endless circle of time. The only way they can go beyond the circle of the ghost is by the prayers and offerings of the living. The spirit world is for those who have lived according to the ways of the Creator, harmony, balance, one mind, one power. Okay, guys. We're not talking about a ghost of this over here or a ghost of that over there. We're talking about yourselves, the ghost of yourselves, the part of yourselves that you've killed, the part of yourself that you have disconnected from, the shadow part of yourself that you've tried to say isn't there, right? that part of you can't elevate ever. You can't be separate. So if you're totally denying that and leaving that over there, how is that ever going to come into the light and elevate? You can't walk in the spiritual world and leave behind a piece of you in the shadows. It can't. You have to embrace you to walk forward. It's like the movie Soul. Exactly. Pretty interesting, isn't it? Kind of like exactly like the movie Soul. Like exactly. So whatever is not in balance cannot effectively take part in the physical or spiritual world. Like a ghost-like unbalanced aspect of our own lives that we don't notice, no matter how clearly these shadows of ourselves can be seen by others. How do other people view you? How does this view differ from your own image of yourself? It is no longer serves you to push the shadow aside. Embrace your shadow self and acknowledge its existence. Provide these personal traits with a home in your consciousness. You may find that some disregarded traits have been giving you support and strength. What? Wait, maybe some of these things that we're shoving aside and we're like so convinced are out to get us are actually things that could be support, strength, could be giving us the support and strength, and here we are dissing on it. Interesting, huh? A gift. We're dissing a gift from the Creator, from Spirit, because we don't understand it, because we're in fear of it. Good morning, Christy. Boom, right, baby? It's deep this morning, but it's where we're at with the moon and everything. I love this, right? It's perfect. Talk about divine timing. Oh, look what my beautiful sister made for me.
Ooh la la.
So you
It's
guys,
so good. It just like reaches deep down.
so if we're embracing these shadow sides, you know, there might be part of this. There's part of us. I know this is me. I can only speak from my experience. There's part of myself that like I'm a multiple personality. I mean, you know, but who knows? I don't know what they would diagnose me as. I have many labels according to the other world. But anyway, now I do sound like a crazy person. That's nice. Ourselves. Anyway, there's parts of ourselves of our past life, right? There's things in my past I know that I've done that I wish I would have done different, that I'm not proud of, that I you know, this was a mistake, right? So does that mean if I embrace that part of myself and I love that part of myself that, oh my God, I'm going to turn back into that thing, I'm going to do that thing again? No. I recognize now that wasn't good for me, that wasn't healthy for me, but it doesn't mean I have to keep persecuting myself, because that part is a part of me. That part, that little girl, that person in that time, that day, that place, that space, that energy that existed, whatever it is I don't want to look at, that I decided, you know what, you're not good enough. You're going to go into the shadows. You're done. We're done. I'm done with you. I'm not even going to look at you. I'm not going to know. You don't deserve forgiveness. You don't deserve love. You don't deserve anything, because you made me not appreciate. You made me not love life. You made me whatever it made you feel, do, see, whatever. Love and light is the only thing that can heal these things. And we have to embrace it, love that part of ourselves and say, you know what happened on that day and that place and that time wasn't okay. It was just like anybody else we would do, but I love you still, and it's okay. We know better now. We don't have to do that, because it's time to call back our energy, guys. But we can't call back our energy if we're leaving it in the shadows. We need our energy with us to come out into the light, to step up.
Man.
Oh, Christy, I love this, right? Me too. I've been hearing it as well. I've been hearing the call, and I've been in it. I've been in those shadows. We all are. I know, we're feeling it, and that's the beauty of getting to come together and elevate each other and share. When we share, I love that you're sharing that, because that's telling us, right, we're all on point. We're on point here, guys. These are the messages of how to do this. How do we embrace
I
this?
totally looked up and I thought that said 558. Or, yeah, 558, but then I realized that it was backwards.
So, Christy, I was debating on whether to share the other card that came. Because like Miss Mary Jo said, right, this was our morning message. It's like, how much do I share? How much is it?
I know,
Is it-
because
is it
guys,
collective?
sometimes for us it gets quite.
But I'm going to
a lot.
share, yeah, it gets deep. It gets deep.
It does. Well, that's the
Most
way we
days.
designed it,
Most
you know?
days. I like it though. I
Yeah.
like it like that. I'm going to share the next card though that came up with this shadow side because it's a message for all of us. It's very clear, obviously, now. The spirit of man, higher self. Put that up. So yeah, we're being called to do this shadow work, right? And again, we're being reminded that we're the only ones that can do this work. We can have support. We can come together and we can elevate together. Okay, we can love each other and we can hold each other. We can hold the space for each other as we walk through these shadows together, knowing that you're the light. You are the light. The light can never, ever go completely dark. It's just an illusion because we are always the light and we can embrace. Okay. I'm speaking to you from inside yourself. I am yourself. I am that in you that knows that I am of the Creator. I am that in you that knows I am internal, eternal. I am that in you that sees the Creator in all things. I am that in you that speaks of truth. I am your own self. I am the navigator through this experience. I am you. I am your brother and your mother and each two-legged who walks this earth. Wonkin Tonkin created Nyan, the human spirit, so that people would understand their life and death. The Creator said, I will give you a spirit and you will know that life is nothing but circles. The universal circle, a circle without end. The spirit is eternal and never stops traveling the circle of life. The body I give you does not belong to you. It belongs to me, who created all things. The body I give you belongs to the Mother Earth, and it shall return to her when your life ends. Your body will return to the earth, and your spirit will go to the spirit world. Our spirit is that which connects us to the eternal, to our source, and to all things. Acknowledge your essential identity, your higher self. You have the resource within to handle all situations, to make all decisions, to answer all questions. It is easy for us to lose sight of this often. We look outward for answers and direction and accept influences that may not be suited for us. Remember to seek guidance within and do so with patience and trust. Your inborn support and guidance are there all times. Your answers will come through symbols and messages best suited to your own perception. Your perception, guys. Do you get that? Through how special that is? Through dreams, a chance meeting, a quotation in a book, or by any number of paths. Some answers come immediately, some overnight, others may be received at some time in the future. Only when you reach the level of wisdom or experience to truly understand the full range of the matter in question. Whatever the time frame or method, it is your role right now to trust without preconceptions that guidance will be provided for you, through you. Guys, I got God bumps. I can't even explain the high I feel in this moment, knowing that this is such a message for all of us. This is spirit. This is the great spirit coming and saying, yes, this, you guys are asking how this, you're hearing, you're answering. This is what? Connect, love, see, I'm here, you're supported. That higher self, you guys. We have a built-in guidance system right here. Right here. Built-in guidance system. Right here in our heart center. The higher self. Guiding us right now. Right now. Through these shadows. Reminding us that we're the light. Okay? You're not alone in this. We got this. We got this. Okay.
We got this.
We got this.
Christy says, you and Spirit hit me right in the feels with that one.
Me too, sister. I'm kind of recovering here. Let me, cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers to that.
Yeah.
It hit me again on a different level, so thank you for letting me share it. Again, it hit me already this morning, my meditation, and then this, and then now this. And again, it's always the, right? I know this is always the layers of layers of layers. And it's you beautiful souls and your beautiful energy that help elevate. We elevate. This is how we do it.
Oh, Leisha's checking out the turtle. We got our sea turtle friend hanging out with us for the moment.
In the ocean.
Right?
I love it. I love it. Okay. The ladies on live at the top behind you. Okay. Are we caught up? No worries, mountain man. No worries. You know, it's funny on this side. I can't even see the stuff going by anyway.
The reactions.
Honestly. Yeah. You said I didn't mean to hit that one. It's all good. All right, Christy.
Oh, Natasha says, I'm painting the mirror in the bathroom with glitter.
Oh.
Awesome.
Yeah, well, that's part of that cleansing, right? Yes. I love you brought that up because, you know, I don't know if you were on, if you jumped on after or not, but part of my meditation this morning was very cool because I was working with the angels, the archangels, and we were doing energy field work. And then they had me just lay there, and I was just laying on the beach, and there was just ocean. It was just ocean, just washing over me, and it was warm and toasty.
Yeah.
And it was like I was just floating in the seawater, you know, and it's that salt water. It's very cleansing. And so, yeah, we got to bawl, we got to cry, and it's part of it. And thank you for sharing and being your energy here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're amazing.
You see, Eric says, I am who I am today because of who I was in my past.
Exactly. Exactly, you guys. Exactly. You know, and it's a tricky thing. I'm discovering, and this is just me. This is just me. I'm only speaking for myself. That there's parts of me that I put into those shadows as I'm doing this work with you guys. I'm sharing. That's why we're sitting here doing this, right?
It's really dark.
It is. Well, because we're in the shadows right now. It's the
Hello.
shadows.
Look at that, though. Light it up.
Light it up,
I don't
right?
know why
We
that's
are the
working,
light.
But
Because
it's
we're
working.
the light.
But it's working.
We're the light. We're generating the light. We're okay. We're not really in the darkness, right?
And then you leave for a minute. It's back to me. Go back in. Go back in.
See the light?
That's so funny.
Dark light. Okay. Okay. Where was I going with that? All right. Apparently that was just where it needed to stop. Don't
Miss
force
Kelly
it. Don't force
Partridge.
it. That's the other thing that was coming. Is you can't force it.
Yes.
So that, you know, I have a habit of trying to force things. Well, where? Why? You know, we have emotions. You know, last week I went through, I shared with you guys, I was going through these emotions. I didn't understand what was going on. I felt like I was in a tornado of anger and frustration and da-da-da. Well, you know, when I finally decided to sit and get quiet and I was able to allow myself to come back to center, back to the higher self, back to letting spirit connect with me and give me some guidance, it turned out that I was holding on to in those shadows, there was a part of me. It wasn't the person that I was angry at. It was actually a part of me that I was holding off. That was one of those in those shadows, right? A thing I wasn't forgiving.
It's a pot she left on the back burner.
Pot I left on the back burner at a resentment towards a person that I didn't even know I had because I hadn't intellectually allowed myself, because I like to spiritually bypass things. I'm a spiritual bypasser, and especially people
She's
that
an
I
excellent heart
really,
surgeon.
yeah, I'm
She's
great.
got the bypass
I
down.
am great at the bypass. But what happens when you take the bypass? You're creating shadows. Bypass makes a shadow.
Oh, that's a
Doesn't
good
work
one.
out so
That's
good.
a good one.
Yeah, right. Just kidding. Thank you, Spirit.
I like it. I like it.
Doesn't work, right? So in those bypasses, because I love this person so much, I thought, well, it's not a big deal. I didn't even allow myself to feel the pain that they created. I just pretended that it didn't exist.
Right.
Created a bypass, a little bridge between us. We're fine. Everything's great. Everything's bright and shiny up here. What are you talking about? It's great. I don't have any resentments. I don't have any madness about it. I've let all those go. Well, until finally, like I said, all of a sudden, I had an earthquake happen on that bypass. You know, like all of a sudden, all this anger down here got mad enough that it created enough anger within me and frustration and emotions, so where all of a sudden everything was wonky and everything around me was wonky, and I'm just angry at whatever, and I don't know why, and so I could either get mad at the outside world and keep feeding that beast, or go within and look at the shadows, right? Go within and understand, okay, why did I have this earthquake? I see I have an earthquake on my bridge. How did it come I had the earthquake? Well, it turned out it was that resentment, that anger, but I had to climb down in there. I had to be willing. You know, it was a process, guys.
Michelle H is like bypass the F-bombs.
I did. And
Yeah.
now I dropped the
That's what's
F-bombs on
happening.
it.
Yeah.
I dropped the F-bomb on it.
That's right.
And the dust is still settling a little, but it's, you know, that's why I went to the ocean.
She
I'm
was
pretty
the
sure
forgiveness
I'm
camp.
pretty sure the rest of the dust kind of floated off of me today with that, if that makes sense, energetic wise.
Yeah.
I didn't have to do the work. I called the angels in and said, hey guys, I need your help on this today. Can you guys come in? And they did. And they just kind of sucked it all up and cleaned house and cleaned
Alicia
up the
caught
mess from
that
the
too.
F-bomb.
When you
What's
started
that?
talking about the bridge, it changed. Now we have a bridge going on. Right back.
I can't make this up, guys. I'm telling you. I work for the big guy.
So good.
I work with
So
the
good.
big guy. I do.
The big
And
guy.
I'm claiming it, and I'm
The
giving
bi-
the credit
the
to the
big
big
it.
guy.
The
The
big
big
it.
guy, the big girl, the big spirit, the big, not me. It works through me. And
Yes.
I am honored and grateful. And it works through you too.
As
though.
with everything,
Works
though, right?
through you too, though.
Right?
But I'm not special.
Showing a
I'm
little leg
honored.
on
Let me
TikTok there.
rephrase.
Sorry.
I'm honored, I'm grateful, and I'm thankful, but I'm not special. Y'all have honor. Y'all have creator working through you the same way. It's, you do.
Well, and
You
like
do.
I was saying, with everything,
Uh-huh.
right? It comes through us, guys.
Mhm.
It's not meant to stay.
Yep.
Okay, we gotta release. So new shit can come in, right?
I don't know where that came from.
Well, I don't know. Someone's throwing up anger faces.
All right, it's a great big spirit in the
Who's
sky.
angry?
Exactly,
Who's
right?
angry? Somebody got
Uh-oh,
angry.
somebody got. It's okay. You're allowed. I'm okay with
I mean, that's cool. Well, first of all, this Pisces
Embrace
moon we
the
got going
shadow.
on.
Embrace that anger. It's okay. Embrace the
Mhm.
anger. Let the anger flow. But I'm learning that anger is actually one of the most
guys keep
amazing,
talking
powerful,
about the
beautiful energies because it yielded correctly is powerful. Healthy, powerful, in my opinion. When you learn to take that passion and the anger and say, you know what, I can do something with that.
Oh, Auntie Kelly got angry.
I can stoke my fires and do something with that. Guess what? You're transmuting it and feeding a different beast now. Now you're feeding the light. Now you're stoking the fire instead of building a bypass.
She's spotted. She's like, I'm not a sponge, lol. And hoarding hurts.
Hoarding hurts.
It does. It does. Hoarding hurts. We gotta let these energies move through us, guys. Guess who? Boo. Oh no, Auntie.
You're welcome, Natasha.
I'm guessing we're gonna have a session after the show. After the reading.
Chat, anti-chat. Chat.
A little coffee and chat, darling. We need a little
Some
coffee and chat.
coffee, personal frothy time. Personal
Yes.
frothy time with Auntie.
That sounds funny.
Does love it, but
Although it kind of just makes me want to feel like a jacuzzi with some mad bubbles. Like, and just chill in a hot swirl.
I've
of
seriously been
bubbles.
debating on going and renting the room at the We Ask You In with the hot tub.
We might be
Why
having
not?
a show
Treat
coming from the We
ourselves.
Ask You In here in
Yeah.
Grants
Treat
Pass,
ourselves.
straight from the jacuzzi.
Hey, let's treat ourselves to a treat. Why not?
Hey, let's take
We
ourselves on a
deserve
date.
it. My
Fuck it.
back deserves it. I'll tell you, I could just float all day and something like that.
Right? We deserve dates.
All right, guys.
I want to rent a room with one. Leisha, just fly on over here.
Come on over. We have this place right up the road. It's literally
Yeah.
right on the ocean. Their jacuzzi
I always
tub.
forget about it.
They
I
have a
used to
jacuzzi
cater there for
tub,
Pete's sake.
Right? Oh, it's so beautiful. They
It
used
is
to have gluten-free
gorgeous.
breakfast. It was amazing.
Ugh.
I don't know. It was so worth it. Like it was just magic. It's a magic place. Magical. Okay.
Oh, good job. Aunt Kelly. Yes. She says, I just went down the property and yelled. You guys, if
Thank
you haven't
you.
done that,
Okay.
I suggest you go do that. Find some property where you can just go and scream at the top of your lungs. And it doesn't matter if it's a word or if it's just a grunt, just let it out. Let whatever that is, that energy ball that's been sitting in the bottom of your gut. You know what, Auntie Kelly? I might just have to come out there and do it myself because I'm feeling myself a little solar plexus ball that I need to release. So I suggest we go scream it out. Let's go scream it.
Talk about
Out.
allowing yourself to embrace your shadow
Woo.
side, because I'm only speaking for me, but that is one of my biggest shadows is my anger, because I have a
love her.
fear
She's
of
like,
my
"This is
anger, so
normal."
I pretend it doesn't exist and I create a lot and I put it over there a lot, and that's the healthy outlets. And you just come
Right.
in. We're just talking about how important it is, right? It's so important to have a healthy outlet for our emotions. All of them across the board. We have to let them out, the flow. We got to be in the river flow, or we're holding on to rocks,
Exactly.
right? Those shadows are the rocks that we're holding on
Exactly.
to rather than the flow, right? Guys, and what Auntie Kelly, thank you. Yes, scream. Go out
Jamie?
and scream and scream and
Jamie, I'm
scream.
gonna swoop you up, girl. We're gonna go do just that. I don't care if we scream till we pass out. We'll be passed out in the middle of the fucking woods for a couple hours. Who gives a shit? Let's go do it.
David Dexter called Massachusetts. Yeah, you might want to call David back and tell him that this afternoon there will be a screaming fest happening
There will be
on
a
your
scream
property.
fest.
It could
We're
sound
gonna,
like some people
we're gonna
are
gather
being
some of our
slaughtered
sisters
or,
and
you
we're
know.
gonna go let some shit out.
Yeah, tell him don't have any fear. The witches are gathering in the forest to release some energy.
Yes.
He's safe.
yes.
We're not coming after him.
Right.
He's all right.
No, we're transmuting energy. Okay. We're gonna transmute it. We're gonna give it back to Mother Earth and let her do with it as she pleases. Right? For the
Gotta get
highest
it out of
good.
here. Let the shadows go, guys. Because I don't know about you, but I'm ready to elevate.
Oh,
And apparently I got
I
to do
tell
it with
you
all
what,
of me.
I
All
need
of me
a
has to elevate.
mind shift.
Right?
I'm telling you, mind
Mind
shift, heart
shift.
shift, chakra shift. I don't care. Shift. Some shift needs to go down.
Working on the night
telling ya.
shift, baby.
You
We're in
guys,
the night
I'm
shift.
in
This is
like
hilarious.
this mode.
That song, The Night Shift. We're in the shadows working the night
Oh
shift.
my God. I love it.
He said it's
Alicia,
been
hashtag
quiet, and then all of a
shit
sudden,
happens.
bam! Yeah, so she lives way
Well.
out in the country where there's like no sound. Maybe a car goes by
Right.
every hour or two or
Yeah,
something. You
yeah.
know?
Every once in a while, there'll be like a gaggle of goons like from 4x and that go by, you know. But
A gaggle of goons.
I don't even know where that came from. I need more coffee.
4x, a gaggle of goons.
A gaggle.
4x.
A gaggle of goons.
So
4x.
now I am going forever see 4x4 trucks as gaggle goons, as a goon gaggle, like a gaggle. It's a gaggle.
It's
I
the
don't even
rebel
know-
gooses.
I don't even know. They're gaggles. Yes, they're a gaggle.
Right, because a gaggle is a goose thing, right? Isn't it? A gaggle of
Goose and a
gooses?
gander.
Or a gander
A
of
gander.
gooses?
So a
Or is
gaggle.
it
That would
a
make sense.
gaggle of
You're
gooses?
gaggling it, you little goose. She's gaggling now. She's got her.
I told you guys I got some energy that needs to be released.
You already drank all your coffee too. That's. Oh, we need a
I know.
bonfire.
And then but look though, do you guys see see the smiley face? Like he's so happy that I drank him all.
More. I need more.
We need a big bonfire soon. Yes, Auntie Kelly.
420 impasse of 15 years called me about wanting to start a photographer and asked, but before she, I'm not sure. Sorry, I can't see that part. I think I missed other conversations. Wow. All right, y'all. Leisha, we're pulling a card for you really quick. I set my intention, but you guys,
We should call this cackling biddies.
I like that. I do cackle. John told me I cackled. He's like, well, okay. I mean, I'm a witch. Witches cackle. I guess that would be fitting.
Oh. Oh, I did. I am scrolling up 420, girl. I see you. I see you.
Your cackles are showing.
Leisha says I just gobbled like a wild turkey. You know what's so funny? You guys, we have so many turkeys here, and every time I see them, I go, oh! You gotta talk to them.
And they talk back.
They do. They talk back. I kid you not.
She's a bird. She's a bird. She talks to birds. That's not surprising. I mean, see?
My kids love when I do that. They think it's the craziest
Swear to
shit
God,
coming
that's
out
what
of
my
mouth.
stomach smells like. Sound like.
Your stomach smelled like my. What does that smell like exactly?
Okay. It sounded.
Oh my
my
God.
stomach this morning made a. I swear it sounded just like a bird. It was. I was like, did you hear that? Right? It just sounded like a bird, like just like that.
Oh my gosh. I'm trying to read everything. Okay. Leisha's like, let's just do it right now. Let's just scream right now. Sweetie, if we did not live in a, like, duplex.
Sure, just our loud mouths probably irritate.
I mean,
the crap out of our neighbors.
I'm just saying, because we're up earlier than they are. Sorry, guys. We love you, though. Oh, Facebook only sees half my face when I do that. That's funny. Hi, I'll try to stay up, afloat. I'll try to be buoyant. Oh, no.
Oh, I just
just
love
says,
this.
"Swoop."
It just doesn't, I love Spirit is great, and yeah, it's always good. Life is so wonderful. Leisha, my love for you. And this is just for Leisha, guys, because she was the one that had the starting us off with the 4 spiritual laws over there, starting us off the gate.
Oh my gosh.
And you know how this works because it's a collective message. We're here for the collective, but the one that starts us off, there's a message just for her. And if it resonates,
Mara saw 4 turkeys the other day. And Kelly has 10 turkeys on the property yesterday with all the deer. You guys.
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Oh, see, Michelle says a gaggle of goose is correct.
Okay. But what is a...
So she goes, gaggle of goose 4x4 driving. Not
that's,
sure.
There you go. That's my question. What is a gaggle of 4x4s? Is that correct? A gaggle of gooses of 4x4? A gang of... what did you say now? I forgot.
A gaggle of goons.
A gaggle of goons. Yes, a gaggle of goons. Anyway.
All right. Jamie wants to go scream.
Okay.
We're gonna
Hope
swoop her up and scream.
Miss Leisha. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Hope.
Oh,
I'm just wondering, look,
okay.
Here's the unicorn in the darkness, in complete darkness, but looking up to the and what? Oh, look, he's the light. He is the light. What? He is the light in the darkness? Wait.
It all got hella bright just now, right before the tulips, guys. Look up tulips. Oh my gosh, Mars all giggers. You guys, I love our tribe so much.
We're amazing. We're the rainbows.
Fucking crack me up, dude.
The
Mandy girl, I see you. Hey. Hey, Mandy girl. Over on TikTok.
Hi.
We should film as a screaming on the property, MJ and Jamaica. Oh.
Now you're talking our language.
Oh, girl.
Oh,
it's happening.
Oh,
so many things. So many things. What flower is on your face? What flower is on your face?
Tulips.
Okay.
Hope, guys.
She wants to FaceTime for the property screen. You got it.
Let's do it. The worst is behind you. Look up to the light. Guys, again, Oh my gosh, really? Embracing the shadows.
And hope. So you guys, me and this word right here, we have some history.
Speaking of tattoos.
Should be my first tattoo is a sign of hope. And I'm just a pansy and I haven't created one, found one that I super resonated with. If you guys have any ideas, maybe throw them my way. She's calling me a chicky bop.
She's a bird. She's a goose and a chicken mixed together.
I probably hope is my 2021 word of the year. Okay, Leisha. So maybe you have some creations. Maybe we can figure something out.
You know, it's funny that would be the word too, because now I have some interesting energy around the word hope as well.
Look, she's seeing through the eyes of hope.
I think that this is a message.
See through the eyes of hope.
I really don't know why I did that, but
you know what? Obviously there is some inner child things happening today. Like seriously. Like even with the high emotions, thinking about it, right? Like children have high emotions. Look at what this moon's doing. This moon is making people fucking crazy.
It's about embracing the shadows. I'm just gonna throw this out there. You know, I know this is for you, but my children have a new sister. And her name is Hope.
Oh, what? Oh no,
yeah,
I remember.
And I'm not
and
guess what?
I didn't remember.
Not from me. My children have a new sister, not from me. And her name is Hope. Oh. And I'm just saying, if I was saying that some of this thing I was talking about, some of these things that I was talking about, some of these forgivenesses that I didn't know that some of these things I didn't know I had that I'd be discussing with you guys on a personal level. That just might be some of these things connected to this. I don't know. I'm just saying, you know, it's kind of interesting how it's a joint message for us all. And it's still the light, the darkness, right? It's the message where it's okay. Come into the light. It is the light. Like forgiveness is the light. It's the F-bomb, right? It's the way. Yeah. Yeah.
It is.
So that's for you, Leisha.
Just
not
Leisha,
for anybody else.
Shit, that was just for Leisha.
Thank God.
Woo!
Woo! Thank God.
Woo! That was a little touch and go there for a minute. I totally thought I was resonating for some reason.
Man.
But then I remembered it was just for Leisha. Woo! Guys, that was close. That was close. She's all, woo. My kids are full of believers of the fairies and spirit after seeing it yesterday on video. Girl.
Oh, yeah. Of course. The fairies. Okay.
So, well, Mara took her kiddos out for a park extravaganza. And so she did a live video. She took us around there. And I got some screenshots because there was a blue and a green little fairy orb hanging out with them the whole time. And then there were these magnificent trees. I believe they were, Mara, come on. It was Eileen and...
No.
Eileen and...
The names of the trees?
Yes.
Like their names they picked for themselves?
Yes, okay, because Leonard and Richard, I think, were the two, like, upstanding gentlemen that were like, hey, have you met these fun chicks back here? And there was like 3 sisters hanging on the bank, just like chilling. And it was like Eileen and something else. So cool. And like you could just see the energy in the video. It was just totally awesome. And they found these cool feathers and there was snow everywhere. And like even little Miss Tamara, she got really close to the camera and started breaking up snow because I was like, ooh, it's sparkly. And so she like started breaking up the snow. It was totally like I was there at the park with them. It was a lot of fun. Thanks for taking me to the park.
Leanne.
Yes.
Lean.
Yes.
Eileen. You guys, okay. I promise you, if you don't think nature is funny as hell, spirit is funny. You talk to the trees and the rocks and the plants and things. You talk to them, especially trees.
Yes.
Trees are funny as heck. I love that. You guys, you hear this? Eileen. Eileen and Lean are the 3 trees. That is comedy at its finest. That is the trees picking their name. We have a tree. I took her out to meet. There's a tree on this pass. I'm walking one day. I took her to meet him. He's got these big fuzzy things on the end of his branches, and they're like balls. They're just big balls. That's all they, and they're like hairy looking. They got these fuzzy
Like
things on them.
mossy stuff.
Mossy and all over. That's what he is. I don't know what kind of tree he is. I really don't. I'm learning, but I don't know. So I asked him, "What's your name?" And he's all, "Oh, well, my name's Harry." And I'm like, "Oh," and I'm like, "Oh, hi, Harry." And I'm touching and playing and like asked if I could touch him. He said yes, and I'm like, "You feel so soft," and he's talking with me, and he's like, "Do you like my hairy balls?" And I'm like, "Oh my gosh!" So literally, guys, I'm like, I'm crazy. I must be losing my mind. This is when I just started talking to trees. So I'm like, I'm losing my mind. I can't believe I came up with that, right? My own subconscious. I had to come up with that. That was me, right? So then he says, well, I'll tell you what. When you make it up the path, say hello to my friend Susie. She's been down. She really could use some help. She's been down. I'm like, well, how will I know? He's, oh, don't worry. You'll know her.
You'll know
her. And I'm like, okay. I swear I'd never been there before. I walk up around the corner where the tree told me there's a tree falling down that had fallen down across the path. It was Susie. It was Susie. She'd been down for a while. And she explained to me about transition because I was like, oh, how sad. Like, are you sad? And she's like, well, no, I'm not sad. I'm transitioning. I'm going on, man.
Like, she even had like little saplings, like ready to go. Like, she's all, bro.
Like,
no,
it was like
we're fine. Look at my generations. Look at my lineage. We're good. My energy's continuing. I'm fine.
I'm good.
We're good.
I'm not going anywhere. She's all, I'm just moving.
Yeah.
I'm just moving. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just moving. Nature will teach us. Spirit will teach us through nature if we're open to hear. Life lessons I got out there on that path, you guys, are priceless. I'm telling you, those nature talking to me, spirit talking to me through nature. Thank you. Is what it is, right? Spirits in everything. Spirits available to give us our messages, just like we read in that, where we're open to receive them. Yes. Anywhere. A rock, a tree, a sunset. Do you know how many times sunset has talked to me? The sun going down at night has brought me into a healing place of, okay, let's let this go today. Or, hey, how about, what if? That's how spirit talks to me, guys. I'll tell you what. Spirit never tells me you have to do this or you have to do that. This is just me. I'm just telling you how spirit works in my world. Spirit approaches me with, what if you try this? Or what if the situation was this way? What if there's a possibility that this or this or this could maybe be? And I know it resonates. It's like, oh, well, that struck the truth chord inside, the lasso of truth of, oh, wait, what if it was? Oh, well, that would make sense now, wouldn't it?
Just gently
like that.
Another perspective.
Okay? Just like the tree. Well, what if? What if the tree isn't dying? She's just moving. Well, what if? What if my illusion of the poor tree's dead?
Right.
And you know what happened that year? We had wildfires. And I'll tell you what, everybody was like, the wildfires and the poor trees and this and that. And do you know, I'll be honest with you, I was celebrating with the forest. Our forest, it was an interesting balance with the animals. That was a hard thing for me to experience with the energies of that. Right. But there was also a lot of, through the illusion of the destruction, rebirth and regrowth that brought new energy to this area, to the planet.
And guys, like new energy, not just like, oh man, we got rid of like some dead trees, right? But new energy to the point where the foliage was so thick in some areas that there were dormant plants, literally dormant life, just waiting for a droplet of sunshine. And that's what the fire allowed to happen.
Shadows.
Those dormant plants finally got their drops of sunshine. And now they are exploding. Look at that. Exploding with color. With plants that, just haven't been around for a while. So it's very interesting, the balance of things when we look at chaos magic and magic, right?
It's all the same.
It's all the same. It's all creating something.
Exactly. Life-giving.
Life affirming.
Life is never taken. Life is always affirming. If we see it, it's always transitioning. It's just moving. It's always moving.
It's literally up to us to choose to see it that way. You know what I mean? Like, you can see the destruction all you want. That's fine. If that's your focus, that's the energy you're going to be creating in your personal life. It's not going to affect anybody else, right? That's going to be your personal prison are those walls and barriers that you're building around those situations and feelings. So let's just allow it instead of trying to force up these barriers, right? Let's just allow the messages to come through and really allow ourselves to see the beauty even through the destruction.
Exactly. Boom, baby. I love it. We kind of called it yesterday. Like the first hour is chit chat, and then the next hour
Talking
is
story,
Talking
right?
story,
Talking
right?
story.
All right.
I see we have quite the amount of thingamajiggas.
We never lose anything. Just add on. Exactly. And right again, those shadows. We got to embrace those shadows. I love that that's even coming up because, like you were saying, right, with this moon and the shadows, even though we're in that illusion of the darkness. Well, underneath of all of that, like there was a lot of caverns that literally the roots, right?
Oh, like
the roots were on fire, and so on top you couldn't tell that it was on fire, but underneath literally was burning through. But again, what was it doing? It was getting rid of all this old stuff that needed to come into the light, so the ashes, right? So that it was feeding.
Anybody use ashes as part of their fertilizer treatment? It's amazing soil,
right?
So think about it. Literally, Mother Nature's like, we need a little more nurturing. I'm gonna call back some energy, right?
Energy,
which is exactly what we can do. Is recollect the energy that we had put forth, right,
now
to strengthen our here and now, so that as a whole it can elevate. It can become something new, right?
Now there's
something
room for
even more beautiful.
The mighty oak. There's room for the big roots now. It has the roots of those big mighty trees that do need to spring up, that are here to stand the test of time.
You know, I thought it was really interesting because, like with the redwoods, when we were just going through the redwoods, there was quite a few, obviously. If you guys have ever been to the redwoods here, there's a lot that are down, right? Well, there was this one specifically that kind of caught my attention, and he had like saplings growing all around him, but the leaves on him was not the same as a redwood. It was a different tree growing off of the redwood tree.
Using the redwood
as
its fuel.
So, like, do you guys see energy exchange, right? It's amazing how this works. But guys, we can use that simple concept for every aspect in our lives. Okay? When one thing transitions out, call it a blessing, because look at the new energy that transition is bringing forward.
I love how this works.
Leisha's singing. She's singing our song, I Got No Roots.
And you know what? I'm digging them up.
Yes.
I'm doing it. You know, it talks about in that song, I hope when I get old, I dig them up. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I'm digging up all this. Hiding things inside them. When I grow old, I won't forget to find them. Nope, I'm finding them. I'm dropping forgiveness.
I love it.
Here's how I'm finding them. You know what? For me, that song is so representational. I swear, girl, so much. Because all of the anger, all of the anything that I deemed not worthy or lovable within myself, I stuck in a can and I put it in a hole. And you know what? I couldn't even find all those holes until I started dropping these freaking F-bombs. That's why it's a bomb. I have to drop these F-bombs because guess what? Boom! Now I can see all these canisters. Oh, now I can start to say, okay, let's dig this one. Oh, there's one popped up a little bit. It's like I'm an archaeologist. Yes. I'm clearing away the bones and finding the little pieces underneath. Yeah, I know you'd like that. Right? Getting my pieces, calling my energy back, because that's pieces of me that I've buried there and I can't move forward. I'm stuck in this valley of the shadows until I get my pieces all back together.
My gosh, Mara goes, how funny, how hilarious. In fact, this morning Spirit told me I have to start working on my tree story that I had a dream about. And then over here on TikTok, Leisha's having dreams about trees.
What? Is there synchronicities there? Could there be? I don't know. Maybe.
Come on.
Maybe a message.
Come on.
Well, rolling into tithing. It's 10%. We're talking about the forgiveness. We're talking about the shadow side, guys. It's pretty clear that the message is about doing the shadow work, right? Right now. Use this moon, the new moon. We're going into, is it Saturday that it's zero? It's like totally dark. I think it's Saturday, Friday night, Saturday. I think it's Friday night for us.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
We're like kind of like ahead but behind. I don't know. It's a little weird. I just go with how I let myself be guided by that, which is what our message was, right?
Internal
I don't always go by
system.
the man's calendar. I go by my internal calendar, what I'm feeling and when and where. But that's me. Tithing, though, right? We're talking about this shadow and embracing, and we have to embrace. And we're talking about, what do we have? Tithing, right? Tithing is our way of giving back to spirit, to the great spirit source, and us saying, I understand that everything I receive is yours, that you're giving to me, comes through me, and that I have that to offer back out as well. I have that to give because I have an endless supply through you. Yes. We're talking about forgiveness. We're talking about embracing the shadow side right now, right? What is the one thing we just went into this last week. We had smiles. We had positive energy, right? What about forgiveness? Isn't that something that we do have an endless supply? We know we have. It's our choice.
Yes.
We have an endless supply from the creator, because guess what? There is really nothing to be forgiven. That's done. That just so we can just eliminate that thought of that we have to do anything to be forgiven, because that source is already done. We have an endless supply of that from source. So that means we have it available to give ourselves, mainly, because that's where those shadows are hiding, even though we don't want to pretend like they're not. They're in the bypass.
Yes.
Right? They're under the bypass, hiding in the holes, dug deep, buried. If you're me, just me. That's where they're hiding, right? So Archangel Michael's coming in, and he's reminding us that in this situation, and when we're dealing with this tithing, and when we're dealing with this shadow side, you're innocent.
Oh.
You're innocent, and the only one judging you is you. We got that card about our higher self, right? Listen to your higher self, because it's the shadows that are telling you.
Leisha, she says, when we tithe, we can forgive easier, to be focused on our goals, to feed our life purpose.
Say
And
that again. That just summed it up. I'm going to have you read, because that literally just summed up exactly
what our beautiful soul sister over in TikTok land, Miss Leisha, she says, when we tithe, we can forgive easier, to be focused on our goals, to feed our life purpose.
When we tithe, we can forgive easier.
I love it.
So we can focus on our goals and fulfill our life, feed our life purpose.
Right? Move that
energy. You see how energy flows through everything, and these spiritual laws, when we bring them into alignment, guys. Yeah. They work. That's all I can say is they work. So you're innocent in this. Literally, while you're doing this work, there's even a prayer that comes with this. Another prayer Spirit gives us to help us along our way. You can pick it up and take it or leave it. If it doesn't resonate, that's fine. Dear God and angels, thank you for helping me see that all of your qualities of pure love and light are rejected within me, and all are reflected. Reflected. Stop rejecting it. That was a clear message. Stop rejecting it, right? That's the shadow. So there was a clear message. Stop rejecting it. I'm going to reread that.
There we go.
Dear God and angels, thank you for helping me see that all of your qualities of pure love and light are reflected within me and all others. Help me embrace my God-given innocence so that I may be at peace. I love that. We talk about prosperity every morning. That's peace for me. Prosperity is peace. It's a feeling. It's not an outside obtainable force, physical thing. It's an in here thing. Prosperity. For me, my prosperity, right? It's that peace. So if I'm seeking that peace, I have to embrace the shadow. And in order to embrace the shadow, I got to realize that that shadow is innocent. I got to stop judging it and understand that it's sacred. Sacred. Every experience was sacred. And it's okay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how horrific I've judged it to be, or anybody else for that matter. It doesn't matter. It can come into the light and be transformed and transmuted and brought back into the light and who you are, and used as a lesson to help you elevate now, to bring back your power, to step back into the light, into the power that you are. This is our opportunity to use this moon to dive into these shadows and grab our power back. It's actually easier right now to do this than it is at other times if we chose to do it, because we do have the energies helping us, even though they feel a little, right? It's scary in the dark. We're the light. You don't like the dark. That's the scary place, the shadows, right? That's what we've been taught to believe. But maybe as we adventure through this, we'll start to realize that that's maybe been another one of those illusions. There's nothing to fear there. There's nothing to fear because we are the light. We can never truly be in the darkness. All we have to do is go within and say, you know what? No, 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 no. I'm lighting up, light up, light up, light up, light up. And guess what? Look at all the light behind me. Look, look, guys. Come on. That's what we are. Each one of us are those little strands. We're all our own little light right here. Always. It can never go out.
I'm gonna let it shine.
Okay. So next, we're talking about forgiveness.
Yeah.
We're going to move into forgiveness. Mara says, a black and white dream about us all coming from trees. So I'm going to start writing about it. Mara, I love you. I literally have told Mary Jo that has been a story in my mind, that I think, girl, I love you. Yes, write it, please.
Dude,
please write it.
I can't
Please,
even,
please, please
I
write
mean,
it
I
because it needs
can't
to be
even.
written.
I
Please
can't even.
get on
I
it,
can't
please.
Yes.
Tell me clips of the heart. Tell me clips of the heart.
Oh. Is she saying
That's-
total eclipse of the heart?
I think so. That's why I was like, wait a minute.
Hold up.
Spring forward. What? Oh, are we there yet? Hi, Kelly Jones.
Kelly Jones.
Are we at the spring up yet? Next, it's the equinox. We don't do that till the 20th, right? 20th. That's what I thought.
Is it 20?
Okay. So we're moving
She's
into
on it over
forgiveness. Forgiveness. Oh, forgiveness. And what do the angels and ancestors have, I believe, is who's coming out to talk to us now.
Oh, God. Oh, you guys, this is hilarious. Are you kidding me
Can't
right
make this
now?
up. We just can't. We can't make it up. We could try. We could try. The 20th is your tattoo day. Oh, Leisha.
Oh, I
Get
thought she was saying
your-
mine. I'm all what?
Oh,
no. No.
Oh, yours? You're all no? Why? See, I told you she was
You know,
joking.
although,
Look,
you
did
know,
see instant resistance.
Wait a minute.
Instant
Okay.
resistance. Just
Okay, so
saying.
let's go into this real quick. Just real quick. She does say total eclipse of the heart. Okay. So my grandmother, the one that just passed, she was always like, "Thank you for never getting a tattoo."
Oh, so you're letting somebody else
So I
influence your
think
decisions.
that's
a good cop out.
probably part of it. I would say.
We'll let her ride with that for a while until she gets to the root of it.
So.
It works for us.
Well, I mean, I think it has some probably disappointment in there. You know what I mean? Like not wanting to be disappointed.
Oh, judging yourself? You
Well,
mean?
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
total
okay.
judgment,
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah, okay.
I got my first tattoo in honor of my grandma. Okay.
I mean, I'm not telling you what to do. It's your body. Do what you want. Be artistic. I mean, I get not wanting to have
Well,
tattoos.
no,
Some people
yeah,
don't.
there's
That's
that.
cool,
I
you know,
just-
it's like it's your body. That's. I'm not here. To
I
say
don't
one
think
way or
it's
another.
not that I don't
But
want it. I'm very
I don't think it is that
indecisive.
either. See, that's why I'm giving you
I'm
a hard
very
time,
indecisive.
because I think it's other things. But we'll see. It doesn't matter really what I think. It matters what you think. That's the point.
Oh no. Leisha goes, I walked in and my mom screamed, "Love it, but why?" LOL. I said, because I love her and it's my body. LOL, me at 17. I love it. Hello, Christine. I see you, girl. The first is, oh yeah, okay.
Yes, yes, yes. It is.
Okay.
We get to spring forward.
Spring forward.
We get to time travel, which is hilarious again, right? Talk about illusion, people. Just saying.
Okay, guys. So the first message coming in for forgiveness is animal instincts. And the cool thing about this card coming in for this. Oh, look, she's got some. Look. Ooh,
Bling, bling.
girl.
She got
What?
her bling, bling
She's got
on.
her bling bling on. 14 tats later, they are still supporting me from spirit. Love it. I love it. Okay, Facebook. Trust your instincts. That's what this card is all about. So, this card specifically says that we should be releasing the wild animal within us. Oh, like going and screaming like a bunch of howler monkeys?
Oh, we're gonna be howling at the no moon.
I think
tonight.
so. I think that she got her owls, dears. Yes. Oh my gosh. There's in both these cards, because 2 came up for forgiveness, obviously, because we can't ever just have one.
One card,
So the animal guardian says you have a powerful animal within you that can be wild, protective, instinctive, and even calm. So listen to that. Oh, look at that. Oh, calm? Wild animals can be calm? Guys, sure can. Because everything is capable of everything. Animals don't just second guess how they feel. They don't. Instead, they just express it. Right? So they're not caught up in, okay, why am I feeling this right now? No, they just freaking get it out and ask questions later. Right? So sometimes there is that overwhelming sense of just needing to go out and do what, ladies? What were we just talking about? Screaming it out. Just express whatever it is. Even calm. If calm is the feeling you are needing to express, go be calm. If power is the feeling that you are wanting to express, be powerful. If there is a truth within you, itching at the surface of your throat chakra to be expressed, say it. Be willing to be authentically raw. Allow forgiveness to enter your heart space and weave its way through your chakras, because it is a whole other experience when you start to elevate and things start to align and you see that, holy crap, all of this energy now is weaving its way back up from where? The root, right? Deep down within us, that we have forgotten, that we have pushed onto that back burner. Still scorching. Still scorching. So take it off the burner. Let's clean up that pot. Okay. Let's recycle the contents. Let's get rid of them. They no longer serve us. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Let it transmute. Let it transition. Let it go. Next card coming in, the wise one. With another owl. And actually, it's so funny because in TikTok right now, it kind of looks like the owl is wearing one of those bullet things. Which is, he's
It's
very
actually a
dapper
mood, which
gentleman.
is kind of funny.
I know,
We're
it's
like,
totally
it's
a
at
mood.
the almost zero, which
Yeah.
is kind of where we're at right now. I
So
think.
funny.
We're
And
close
she's
to the
holding a
zero,
raven.
Right? To the total, yeah. Isn't that interesting? The raven.
With a black pearl in its mouth.
Let me see this card, please.
Mm-hmm.
She looks familiar.
The wise one. Grow within your current situation. Ha! Leisha, she goes, bro, a raven, really? Really? You're making this all up? No. But maybe you did. Maybe you were like, hey, check this out. This energy is going to be happening right here at this time, this space, this place. I'm going to be right there. You made it up. I just showed up. You made it up. I just showed up. We all play a part in each other's lives, right? So thank you for showing up. Kelly Jones, unroot your past, release what no longer serves you, stay grounded. Yes. Yes. Here's the thing with staying grounded though, right? Sometimes we just got to express. So again, that expression, you can be grounded. This is going to sound weird. You can be grounded and not grounded at the same time. So you can be grounded in your energy, right? But your expression can be way up here. Because you know in the back of your mind, in your true heart center, the truth, right? And the truth isn't what is making you feel all of this stuff, okay? The truth is that you hold your flame strong and bright within you no matter what is going on around you. So the wise one says, knuckle down, be reliable and committed. Be open to wisdom and insights from your elders. The wise one represents the wisest aspect of the goddess, the crone. In paganism and modern Wicca, the crone is the fiercest, most psychic, and most aware aspect of the goddess because she has been through so many of life's challenges and overcome many setbacks. On this card, the raven in her hands represents the capacity to overcome the darker times and be reborn again and again. So she helps you to tap into wisdom to overcome whatever life throws at you. Wisdom being the information stored in your soul rather than the knowledge acquired in this lifetime. You guys see the difference there? Yeah. That was interesting. That went across both screens. Okay. That's what we doing? All right. Looked up crows and ravens before the shows. No way, Leisha.
What's the meaning? Help us out.
For
I know,
Pete's
but
sake.
repeat. What did you learn? I would like to know your perspective.
So this says, okay, wisdom being the information stored in your soul rather than the knowledge acquired in this lifetime, and to learn from the experience of your elders. The wisdom of the wise one is based on something that the younger generation is often lacking: commitment and reliability. When this card appears, you are being guided to continue working on your growth and expansion within your current situation. Be committed to your tasks and projects. It can be very easy to get bored or overwhelmed, but you must persevere. Get through it, right? You are being reminded of how it feels to be let down and experience unreliability. That is not who you were born to be. So keep working on what you're working on because it's going to be extremely beneficial for you in the long run. So keep trudging forward. Leisha says, I was looking for the difference of them because it may just be the tact. Oh, I'm trying to figure out which one keeps showing up. Look at the beaks. Look at the beaks. Miss Leisha.
They're the same family.
They are the same family. The corvids.
So I feel like there's a message in that.
Kelly Jones, my daughter said in her next life she wants to be a bird.
Yes.
I love that. Chances are she already is one. Have her focus on the animal within right now. Not worry about so much about the next lifetime because it's already being done. It's already being woven through time.
A crow. Be a crow. I see crows all day, every day.
This
So you
morning,
guys,
crows flew right in
Crows
front of
are,
my
you
car.
guys, just a FYI,
Oh my gosh.
crows represent the spiritual laws. They're the keeper of the spiritual laws. Just FYI.
Just enough for
We
you.
talk about those on here every day. I'm just saying. So if you're sort of like curious about spiritual law and you want to learn something, maybe go talk to the crows.
Talk to the crows.
See what they got to say.
Well, like Miss
Maybe
Mara.
maybe we're full of crap. We could
Hey,
be.
my eyes are
I don't
brown.
know.
My eyes are brown.
I mean,
It
it's
could be
working
true.
for us, but maybe this isn't. You know what
Although
I'm
I
saying?
say
Like,
it's because I've dealt with everyone else's
and-
crap. That's why my eyes are
Okay.
brown.
talk to the crows. Talk to them. See what's up. See what's up. Talk to them. They'll
Yeah.
tell you they're there for a reason, or they're just
Leisha's throwing up the
around
caw-caw,
you because you know.
caw-caw.
Because are you a keeper of the sacred laws, the spiritual laws?
Are you aware that you
Well,
are?
that's my thing, right?
Yeah.
Because guess what? I see flocks and groves of them all the time.
I mean, you guys want to talk
All
about a
the
murder
time.
of crows? Like literally so many.
And literally, when we started really consciously practicing sacred spiritual law, learning about it, they came more and more in our path,
Oh,
even through you guys now discussing it.
Yes. It's
Message
amazing
there.
how many different pathways. As it all lights up. I love it.
And how it's a process for us to completely receive a message. Like we got the message back then as well, but did we see it the way we see it today?
Right.
Right? Talk about those shadows.
Same energy, different perspective.
So did we beat up those people back then that didn't get it?
Right.
Did we judge them for not understanding this, how sacred it was to see the flock of them chasing us down and flying next to us? And, you know, like we got it in the moment, but we didn't get, so should we judge ourselves for it? No. Because what would happen? Then we're making a shadow. Exactly. We don't want to do that, right?
Yeah. Mars says, yo, this morning crows flew right in front of the car. Like Mary Jo said yesterday, I was like, what's up, homies? Yeah. Ask them, what's up, homies?
What's up? What is your message?
What's the
up?
message?
I'll tell you, I ask them a lot of times. They're like, we're just saying hi.
Yeah.
Saying hi. What's up?
Just letting
We're
you be
just-
aware that there's
let's
another
go there.
perspective out here.
Yeah.
You know,
we're here.
There's other energies.
Yeah. I got a giant, amazing, beautiful black crow
Ooh.
that visits me when I'm in Jacksonville all the time. And he is very
Isn't he the
amazing.
talkative one?
Yes.
He's
loves
the
to talk.
talkative one.
He calls me out. Hey!
Yeah.
I'm
Hey!
here! Get out here! Come here and talk to me! Hey! Hey, you! He does. He's very vocal. It's great. I love it.
I
But-
love it.
so, yeah.
I love
Okay.
it.
We're moving on.
All right, guys.
We were on, that's forgiveness, right?
So trust your instincts and your guardians.
I'm in the city. looking
All
so
about forgiveness.
pretty.
All right. I always get swooshing birds in front of my car, several a day.
Messages for you. Always, guys.
40 miles from me, they had a massive invasion of crows. Look it up. Crow invasion of 2020 in Delano, California. I wonder if it's the same crows we saw.
So I'm just curious. This is funny to me because, again, they're the keepers of the sacred law. So if you got a flock of them coming in at you in a city, do you think there could be a message there of maybe things out of balance? Is there some form of an unbalance perhaps occurring in that area that could be a message? I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know.
Could be wrong. I don't know.
Could be wrong.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Or not. Maybe it's the perfect balance and they're giving us a message that that's the perfect balance. But I have a feeling it might be the other way around. I could be wrong.
No, Leisha, not the same Jacksonville. We have a Jacksonville in Oregon as well.
We are on goals. We
We
are on goals this time.
goals.
So guys, what's our goals today to make it through the show in 2 hours? We got 30 minutes. We are going to do it. We're going to do it
I think
today.
we got do we have 30 minutes?
Don't we? Didn't we start at 8:30?
Oh, yes.
Why am I second guessing that at all? That was interesting.
I don't know. We literally just got animal instincts, and you're like, I'm not going to trust my animal
My
instincts.
hands was on it, and I'm looking for another deck. Are you sure it's this one? Are you sure?
Oh,
Here's the
guys.
sign. I was just clarifying. It's okay to get clarity.
Yeah.
It's okay to ask for clarity.
That's very
See?
true.
Don't judge
Clarity-
thyself, Jamaica Irene.
Clarity is an excellent tool of the trade. Wow.
Well, that was the way that was going down. Ace of Summer.
Oh my god.
baby.
Okay, wait. Somebody somewhere called out a dove. Who was it? Who called out a dove today?
Who did it?
Who
Hands
did it?
up. Hands up.
Who did it? Who talked about the dove? Who did it? Who did it? Mara says, my goal is to have no goals. Just go with the flow. Guess what, baby, though? That's a goal. I love you. Clarity oils are sweet. Koala in the back. Oh, it might have been a koala. It might have been.
I love
It
this.
might have been.
All right, guys, we're coming into the new moon. We're coming into the dark side. Now's the time for the intentions with the new moon, right? We're planning the intentions of things that we want to grow. We're getting out of the shadows. We're loving the shadows. We're shining the light in the shadows, right? This is the beginning of new emotional experience for you. It may be the first blush of romantic love, but this, I feel, again, is very much what the collective is this self-love, this, right? Embracing and loving the ego. So a new perspective and love of ourselves. How much more can we elevate up love when we embrace that light? It's going to light us up even more when we bring it out of the shadows and love it because it is love. We've just been the ones casting it in the shadows, right? It's going to light up our bulb.
Yes.
Brighter when we bring this into us, you guys. Rebirth of the current relationship with yourself. Okay, so rebirth through this. Literally,
I love it.
we're about to give birth at this zero. We're creating the new beginning.
Saturday is going
Right?
to be important.
Yes. Current relationship or an awakening of spiritual gifts. It's not an or, both and.
Both
Just saying. Bam.
Right.
Okay.
Because when
That's
we
our
find
goals.
that new romance, that new passion within us, elevate, celebrate. I love this. Somebody called out the dove. Who was it though? Somebody called out the dove. So maybe take a little extra time with this one.
And the goal, literally, guys, is to love yourself, to fall in love with yourself. We're just talking about, again, we can't get any more clear about this. Do the shadow work. Go embrace that shadow. Love that shadow. Forgive. Do whatever you got to do to bring the light into these dark places within your soul. You've got to journey in. It's time. It's time. It's time to go within, do the meditation and do the work. You guys have everything you need, the tools. And if you need help, call us. You need help through this, call us, message us. That's what we're here for, okay? But we're going to get through this together.
This imagery is amazing, you guys. We have some lilies, right? Water lilies right here. Look at that. Some water lilies in that fountain. We got our butterflies. We got orange trees in the background. Some zinnias, it looks like. I mean, I kind of want to be this dove. Just flittering about in a garden.
Want to be?
In the flow.
You are the dove.
I am the dove.
You are the dove.
I am.
You're the dove. You're the dove. I'm the dove. You're the dove. You're the dove. You're the dove. Right? Pure love is the dove. The dove represents pure unconditional love, you guys. That's what the white dove represents, is unconditional pure love. That's what you are. That is what you are.
Bless.
See, look it. Talk about releasing the releasing
Olive branch to self. Yes.
right? Exactly. Yes, the forgiveness. Oh, we just can't get
It just keeps going and
All
going.
right, life
Guys,
purpose.
Life
So,
purpose.
What can help us in our life purpose today? What about what is our
just
purpose for today?
Just today.
Just to breathe and get through the shadows. One
Mara,
step.
tattoo of a lotus flower. Ooh.
Guess what? You know what's funny is
I
I
feel
just
like
said
the lotus flower is overdone though. So maybe if you had a different adaptation of a lotus flower. I don't know. Guys, like I said, my brain is I'll out talk or I'll talk myself out of things all day long. I'm that good.
So today, guys, I'm getting so clear, the collective, that our life purpose is literally to use this energy. To use this energy and to reveal so that we can heal.
Amen.
When we reveal this stuff, these shadows, we heal them. When we bring them into the light, it's healed. What can be revealed can be healed, but we got to see them. And this is the moon to do it, right? Again, we need to use the energy of the darkness, right? To cast our light, to see these shadows that we can bring into the light with us. This is the time because we don't have any other junk obstructing our view of our own shadows right now. That makes sense. The moon's not between us and our shadow to create the illusion, so we can see clearly those things if we're willing to go into that center, into our heart space, and look at them. Look for it, right? Does that make sense?
TikTok,
I hope. I don't know if that makes any sense to you guys. It makes sense in my head. But here, I'm giving these to you because that's where they want to be, but it's the moon deck.
Oh,
The moon, the queen moonology is coming in for
Ah,
my
Queen
purpose.
of the Moon Oracle.
Yes. She likes to be in her hands a lot.
We do very much enjoy each other's
Yeah.
company.
Oh, well, you know.
Wow. Wow. So when this happens for life purpose, guys, this tells me that y'all, you know what you want to do. You know the opportunities available that can reveal what path to take. Because we got 5 cards, y'all. Just a few.
It's a hump day, you know. Let's just do a hump day. Let's just take in a, you know, hump day.
Oh, Alicia says I should add a moon tattoo.
Oh, I like
this.
that.
Is getting interesting,
I'm
guys.
thinking, you know, it's funny. I'm really wanting to go get. Well, I'm gonna get my Phoenix. That's happening, but I want to just attach.
You guys, these are the same.
Oh wait, just for the heck of it. Yeah, the same cards as what we just pulled all the way across. So again, our team is making sure we got the message. Oh my God.
Okay.
And then this one's on top. That's just too funny. But okay. I'm gonna just put that over there. I'm just gonna leave that one out of it because it's just there you go. I can't even, you guys.
Okay.
I can't even. I can't even, you guys. I can't even. I can't even.
I can't even.
That's my new phrase. I can't even.
5 cards on 3, 10, 21.
Wait, a completion? Are we coming into a completion? Is that what we're getting? A completion happening? We're coming into a completion of a phase of
the phase of a moon.
Okay, just curious. Okay.
Okay, so to go along with our innocence card, which is the first one, right? We have peace and purity. Peace and purity. Guys, life of purpose. Even I can. Even I can. Alicia, yes, I love that. Even I can.
Even I can.
I have 9 pair of doves that hang in my front yard. Shut up, Kelly Jones. Girl. If that ain't a sign, wowzers.
Blessings much.
Would you turn to these pages?
I will.
Peace and purity. So we have that, right? And then we have
number
28 and 30.
The wolf.
Okay. So we have animal guardian, which is trust our instincts so that we can elevate, so that we can grow and expand and release these emotions, right? And then we have growth.
What?
Okay. And then we had what? The wise one?
What?
Right? Oh no.
Nope.
Things are happening. Things are happening.
The Rose song pops up. That's funny. Okay, just saying.
Just saying. Okay. So then we have the wise one that came in. And what? Wisdom. Wisdom from the Moon Oracle now. You guys, do you see how this works?
Is there a message for us collectively here? I don't know. Am I mistaken? Did I miss it? There could be. I don't know.
So then we have the dove, right? And the dove was talking about our current awakening, right? Our expansion and how we can use these elements to elevate and discern what we want out of this life. What really sparks our passion. Alicia's like, goosies, girl,
Right.
You are talking to a snow goose. Let me tell you about goosies, okay? Whew. So, shall we? Shall we get into it? Shall we?
I can't read them.
I got
Can't see it.
I got this. I got this. Here we go, guys. We are going to run through these.
Wow.
So, peace. Peace of mind is one of the greatest gifts we can give to ourselves. Olive branch, message of the dove. Refuse drama and do not freely engage with people who use drama as a weapon. Stop fighting. Allow yourself to rest for a while. When we let go, when we let what we no longer need go, we make room for peace. This is why it's important during your full moon ceremonies. When you're releasing something, it creates that space. So instead of filling it up with other crap, we choose an emotion to fill it up with.
Peace.
Love,
Joy.
peace, calmness, sincerity, authenticity.
Mm.
Right? Lisa says,
Amen.
yes, thank you, Spirit.
Hallelujah.
Ah!
Cacao.
I love it.
Cacao.
Right? Okay, so then we have purity. And purity is number 30. And I told you guys I was feeling some inner child emotion today. I think that's why we're kind of like had this amazing just release of stuff, right? And Miss Jamaica even put that card in her glasses.
I can see clearly now.
Come on. If that's not childlike, I don't know what is, guys. I don't know what is. Okay? So, purity. The snow moon is what this card represents. Look for the simplest and cleanest solution. Understand your motives for doing what it is you are doing. Be as clear as possible in your communication. The purity I refer to here is the purity of the silver moon on the unmarked snow. Think of that. Have you guys ever seen that? Just the moon glistening on some sparkly ass snow. Isn't it peaceful?
Quiet.
Calming.
Calm.
Ooh, quiet.
Cleansing.
Snow is a buffer, right? Snow actually stops that sound. The purity of clean water in a mountain stream. The intention that nature demonstrates. The purity of one single purpose. The Cambridge Dictionary defines this kind of purity as being clean or free from harmful substances. And I guess in our world so full of pollution and damage to the environment, that may be, well, hard to find. However,
I did not do that.
what? What just happened? Oh no. Something happened. I missed
I
it.
pushed up my glasses like that.
She's all purity. Fuck that shit. Oh my gosh.
Sorry. That was a moment.
Oh,
Talking about inner child.
you guys are so funny. Okay, so however, the ancients looked at the cycles that brought ice and snow as a sort of reset button.
Wait, are we? Yeah. Wait. Oh.
Now that's interesting. A time when everything lay fallow for a while and brought with it a kind of simplicity. These times were hard, but if we prepared for them, we would survive. There are good reasons to strive for a kind of positive purity in our lives. Being precise with our language and as clear as we can be in our communications means fewer miscommunications and misunderstandings in our relationships and work life. Keeping our intentions pure and untainted with lower energies such as jealousy, revenge, unworthiness, as much as possible means that our motivations are pure and not muddy in their reasoning. Ooh, it has a companion stone, and that's clear quartz. I like that.
I love Mara says her goals is to have no goals and go with the flow. Hell
Yes,
yeah, sister.
yes,
That's my girl. I'm with you. Oh, look, Lahaina's behind me.
Oh,
I've been there. I've sat right there on that bench. Been there. That's Lahaina.
I love that. I
Look
want to go
beautiful.
there.
That's a one tree, by the way. A banyan tree. That's one tree. Looks like many, but it's not. It's actually one tree, and then the roots come out and grow down off of the branches into the ground.
That's so cool.
It's pretty cool.
Dudes.
Talking about roots, look at, wow, this is so cool. That's one tree, and then it grows up, and then they go down, and it looks like there's different roots, but they're actually coming off all the branches of
I
the
love
same
it.
tree. Just saying.
Just
Pretty
saying.
interesting, huh? And then the
Very
roots grow
interesting.
under here. So literally the tree
Dude.
makes a full circle. The banyan tree makes a full circle.
So many things.
Pretty interesting, huh? With everything that we're talking about. Just saying.
So many things.
I mean, if I was saying, and that's
If
on the
there was
life
something to be
purpose at
said.
the end, closing it up.
Right.
Just saying. If we were
Right.
saying, I don't know. And we're moving into what? Oh no. We were just talking about
That's-
growth.
yeah.
We were literally just talking
No,
about
that's
growth.
that's we're going
Yeah,
into
we're going
growth.
into growth. Thank you. Sorry. That's what I was like. Okay.
Which
great.
is number 5,
Which-
Leisha.
Oh my God. Literally, you guys, look at this tree. It's a woman that's a tree around. She's a tree. Literally. You guys, I can't even. And that's the banyan tree behind us. But message much? Message much? I don't know.
Wow. Literally growing. Oh my gosh. I love that she has a watch, like a pocket watch. And
Peggy.
she's kind of using it as like a pendulum. And she's in a nest
Uh-huh.
over an egg. And the egg looks like possibly the earth, maybe?
Yes. That's the earth.
Well, let's see what she has to
In my
say.
opinion. That's what I'm saying.
Let's see what she
I
has
see.
to say.
What does she have to say? The circle of love.
Yeah, Leisha hashtagged it, I think.
Circles
The
were
circle
already
is
came
real.
in. Circles.
says.
What circles much?
I know, circles. It's all about circles.
This is a 5. I'm just
I know.
completion again.
So, guys, reject stagnancy. Freaking amen. If you guys are sitting at the bottom of that freaking staircase and you are circling the same furniture, can we gain a different perspective? Can we look at some new furniture?
I just got this image all of a sudden of the staircase in Hogwarts. So, you know how Hogwarts is a secret entrance, like to get in, right? Right? But you got to have all of your pieces together in order for that to come in clear. So until we gather all of our shadow pieces, the door for the next level isn't going to even appear. It's right in front of us.
Right. Right.
But you're not going to see it until
No.
you gather up this energy from the shadows.
Yeah.
Just, sorry.
Just,
I got that
you know,
image.
throwing that
I had
out
to
there.
Throw that out there real quick with you. Sorry. Thank you.
So, guys, to get unstuck, take action. The choice to grow should be made. Expect growing pains when making huge changes in your life. Change is a natural part of life and cannot be pushed against forever. Right? You can't keep it on the back burner forever. It's still going to scorch.
Eventually, you're going to get tired of it and move forward.
It's going to start stinking.
Mm-hmm.
No. That smell of breast milk this morning, I just can't even stop. So, change should have aim and purpose. That's hilarious to me. Be courageous. You will blossom. The affirmation simply says, I choose growth.
Wait, is that simple?
That's it.
Is that our-
I choose growth.
Set our
Arrow
intention.
that, Leisha says. That's exactly what I had in mind, because somewhere over here, or maybe it was just in the book, it showed up. In the book, it was the arrow as well.
And the eagles right there.
Yes,
There's so many.
there is that.
I
And then there's
even
this.
can.
Oh, wait.
I
And then
even
there's
can.
this.
I even
Think
can.
of a willow tree. Willows often grow on the sandy banks of highly shiftable and changeable rivers. Yet they reach huge sizes, successfully growing and holding fast in an unpredictable habit. How do they do this? When you see a young willow on the banks for a long while, it just looks like a feeble stick. It may have a few branches and leaves, but at first the trunk will be fine and flexible rather than robust. What we don't see immediately is the root base. The willow spends a lot of time establishing a veritable root city under the surface. These roots are long and strong and very numerous, finding their way into many nooks and crannies, holding onto rocks, other established tree roots, and anything that can help with their stability. These roots go off in all directions, thus securing their position just in case the earth begins to shift.
Wait, an earthquake? Under the bypass, maybe?
Then and only then, once these root networks are established well enough, does the willow put its energy into further growth. You guys. The trunk begins to thicken and widen and harden and travel upwards to the sky. However, as they grow, the branches have little of the trunk's supportive thickness. They have instead the instruction that they must be flexible. Flexible means that they can turn with the sun and survive punishing winds that might threaten to topple the rest of the tree. All of this growth is done with purpose and a divine strategy. The waxing lunar cycle calls for growth, but not growth without aim or purpose. When we understand our current position, accept it, and decide to change, we will naturally grow as people. We might experience some growing pains. After all, transformation of any kind is rarely completely easy and trouble-free. Having a strong intention of what the results of our growth will be helps with gaining the courage and resilience to move forward with our growth and into the eventual blossoming of our true self. Holy moly, Batman.
I love Kelly Jones says, life is a puzzle, and if you don't fit the pieces together correctly, sometimes they fit, but you have a wonky puzzle. Put the pieces in properly, and they look at the beautiful image.
Amen.
Right? There's some things we can force it in.
Yes.
I've done that in a puzzle, forced in a piece, and then you got a couple of pieces that are wonky.
Right? And you're like, oh, crap.
Crap.
Well, the hell's that sitting in the middle of my puzzle? That doesn't fit.
Yeah.
Move on.
Take it, readjust it, and
Yeah,
right? It
exactly.
looks, oh, wow, there you go. Boom, baby.
Well, and even sometimes if you readjust it, it still don't fit. It belongs elsewhere.
That's true.
Find the piece that fits seamlessly
That's right.
without force.
Yes. Amen.
Guys, that's not it.
That was only 3.
That's
We
not
got 2
it.
more to go. Right? No more to go. No.
2 more.
to go. 2 more to go.
Number 22.
Oh.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
Wisdom. 22. What do you have for us? Wisdom is more than mere knowledge. There may be something you aren't seeing and need to research more thoroughly. Wisdom is gathered, but it takes time. Learn from your experience. You might wish to ask the opinion of a wise mentor if you are uncertain. The affirmation says, I use my knowledge and experience to make wise decisions. It is often said that the body has its own innate wisdom. If healthy, it just knows what to do and does what it needs to keep us alive and moving without thinking too much about it. You're breathing right now, ain't you? Are you consciously breathing? Or is your body just kind of doing the work and you're reaping the benefits of still being alive? I'm just saying. Sometimes there are these pieces put into place to make our lives easier, to make this transition easier. So it's okay to have help. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to be of help. All right? Don't think too much about it. If it feels right, then do it. Most of the time, we aren't aware of trying to keep our heart beating or of breathing when we are asleep. Similarly, we have this innate reasoning system, intuition, which allows us to get answers or receive information without conscious thinking. You know, that I just know feeling, that gut feeling, that hunch. just information or insight that's just there, right? It's just there. You just know. Some people believe this is the wisdom we receive from the gods, the very spark of the divine voice that is left within us. This is the very old kind of wisdom that sits in a very old part of the brain. Oh, that's interesting. That just put me on a whole other.
La 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 la
Ah!
la la. There's Mary Jo's rabbit hole for today. That's what you should get, a rabbit with a rabbit hole. You should get a little rabbit tattoo.
I am the rabbit.
Cute.
I am
Matching
the
rabbit
rabbit.
holes. We should just get little matching rabbit holes. The rabbit diving in, or it looks like he's jumping in. I'll tell you a joke Grandma told me off camera.
Oh,
But
it's an off-camera joke.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my god.
Yeah. Grandma was funny.
Ah, well, that just brought me to that freaking TikTok video. TikTok and TikTokers about vaccinations.
Oh yeah. Okay. We don't talk about those things on the show. There's certain things you don't discuss.
Fine. So, guys, then there is this gathering of knowledge and experience and what we discern and learn from these.
Apparently they have scissors.
Which is nobody.
Which is nobody. Which is nobody.
Guys, I almost couldn't stand up there for a second.
It's which is nobody. I don't know the witch is nobody. I haven't met those witches.
The nobody witches?
I haven't met the nobody witches.
Yes, you have.
Oh, I guess I have met the nobody.
They're
See,
your ancestors.
I have
Oh,
met
they're
the
your
nobody witches.
ancestors.
That's good stuff. Nobody witches.
The nobody witches.
The nobody witches are here.
Barking at the wind. They were actually barking at a car that went by. He was just a little close to
It was
their
the no witches,
to their
I believe.
lawn. They're like, hey, that's my lawn. Get off my lawn.
You came within 5 feet of our mother.
They are someone's. They are mine. Yeah, I love it.
Okay,
Okay.
discernment.
Yes, right? What we discern and learn. If the result has acuity, if it is successful in the real world and good in sense and perception, it's most probably wise. The getting of wisdom takes time usually, and we can be impatient for it. We might cut corners and not see the role we take in our own poor decision making.
Bypass?
As modern people, Jasper
Baby's
agrees.
laughing at that shit.
As modern people, we have millennia of wisdom to assist us. Human history has some very wise people starring in it, and some not so wise. So we have plenty of examples from which to learn, right? You can learn from both sides of the coin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jasper says, yeah. We cannot always know it all, and a wise mentor or friend can not only save us from a poor decision, but also demonstrate how to be wise if we aren't quite there yet. And the companion stone for this is fluorite.
And that was coming in. Brother Yona brought that up earlier this week. I'm pretty sure with
We
Through
sure
This
did.
Moon, because that was when I was like, hey, I got some of that somewhere. I got to dig it out still. Thank you. There was a
Oh.
reminder. Of
Fluorite.
Fluorite. I do have some of that somewhere.
And so now that we have discerned and learned, right? Thanks, wisdom, Wayne and Gibbous. We are now coming. Oh, this I'm gonna do a little play here for you guys. Coming to full circle.
Oh, you
Coming to completion. Because it's number 10.
number 10.
Number 10.
Following the number
Discernment.
5. Just saying.
Discernment.
Discerning.
For Pete's sake. Lucia's like, discernment, Morris! I said that! You hear that, Mara? Lucia's like, I said it!
I said it. I
I
said
said
it.
it!
I said it.
She's all Florida. I love it. You guys are so great. Doggy can't say stay in your own lane. Yes. Love that. 2 places you can live rent free. In your lane and out of my business. So guys, discernment. Let's get through this last card, shall we?
I love that.
Shall we?
I love this.
Take care in your choices. All right. Look carefully and judge wisely. There may have been something difficult to see, something that has been obscured, right? Hidden from view, but now has been revealed to you. So examine it closely. I'm looking at you.
Me?
Oh,
Oh,
what? No.
I can't be talking to
No.
you. This is for you guys.
Yeah. No, what? No.
Holy.
The affirmation says, I take my time to be accurate and precise in my discernment. So, guys, living in this fast-paced world where you get a text message and you're expected to just text right back, right? Because we know it's that easy, right?
Right. That's something that's a
Guys,
little annoying in my world. I
So
think,
this is
because
something
who
that
makes
we
us feel
have
like people
not
stop?
accepted, that it's okay to have a boundary.
Yes.
It is okay to receive a text message and look down and say, you know what? Not right now.
Yeah. That's the beauty of text messaging, guys. I'm sorry, but when I send a text message, I honestly, this is me. That's one of my peeps. There you have
Yeah.
revealed something.
There we go.
But I really don't. I don't expect a response back right away unless it's like emergency or something. Then I'm gonna call you because there's
Right.
an emergency. I need to talk to you. It's an emergency. I'm gonna call you and tell you, hey, I need to talk right now. I need your attention. If I send you a text, it's because there's no hurry, and when you got time, get back to me.
Right. Right.
That's just me. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. But
Well, think about
I come from the old school where we used to have to use the telephone and actually call people. And then when you sent them a letter, you didn't expect a reply back right away.
you weren't
It took
gonna
us
get a
2
note
days.
back the next day, right? When you woke up in the morning, it wasn't gonna be there waiting for you on your desk.
I mean, crap, even when I had to pass notes in class, it took at least 10 or 15 minutes to get it
Right.
back in a response and get it passed back. Come on.
And sometimes even after lunch.
Yeah, man. Where that came from.
So
Okay,
it's
where's the
okay
tree?
to set that boundary and take time to use your discernment for each situation that comes into your circle. It's okay to take the time for yourself to say, you know what? I'm going to think about it. I'm actually going to bring this through my chakras. I'm actually going to use my discernment, see the blessings I may gain from this situation, see if it really resonates with me. And if not, I may just send you that message right away saying no thanks. The spiral.
And then
It's
you get to
time
elevate. And then you elevate because you realize you
to
just
go up
stepped
the
into a
spiral.
new level of consciousness.
Guys, sometimes boundaries aren't walls. Okay. Sometimes, with the right intention, your boundary can be another rung on your ladder that you get to place there. Right? So if you're looking at steps that are this far apart and you're just like, bro, I can't make that leap. You get to choose to place another one, another goal, right? Another tree while we're running. Just place that rung a little closer to where you're at. It's okay to make small steps. It's okay. Because in the grand scheme of things, those small steps are...
Hey,
Do we have a friend?
thank you. Thank you.
Oh, it's our
Our
squirrels.
squirrels are back. I had a feeling the way they were talking to them.
Yeah. Oh.
You know, even as you were talking about that, I was hearing sometimes even when we feel like we can't take another step, it's okay to just stop and just be light. Be the light. You don't have to even move. Just be light.
Just be still.
Be still. Be the light.
Yeah. Don't force it, guys.
Exactly.
You don't force things. Okay, so here's the thing with forcing things, right? Like, we know that whatever is meant for us is going to come to us, right? It's meant for us. It's going to be with us, for us, whatever. If it's not, then it won't be. And that's okay. Because sometimes the things that we want in the moment aren't really going to serve our highest good in the end.
Priscilla, hi, sister.
Hello, beautiful. Nice to see you.
Hello.
Hello.
Love and light, girl.
So, guys.
All right. You
That
got
is
here
it.
just in time for us to wrap it up, but we still love you. Guys, thank you so much. We made it through 2 hours. We're
Holy
going to get better
moly.
at this someday.
Exactly
Maybe we're
2
perfect.
hours.
Maybe we're perfect right now.
That's
It
true.
seems like 2 hours seems to just be the jam. That's okay.
Right?
I'm going to grab some food
Yeah.
and refuel, and then I'm going to be back on later to do some private readings. So stay tuned if you're looking for a reading. VIPs will be available. We'll be on TikTok. We'll be doing personal readings. And if you want to get down in the nitty gritty, we'll even let you come up on the screen with us.
Oh, what?
Right? We can give you a private reading in front of everybody. A personal reading. That
Personal
would be private.
reading.
Oh wait, that would be
Yes.
a personal,
A live
personal reading. There you go. Thank you. That's the proper wording. If you would like a live personal reading, stay tuned.
Come on back.
We will be available. We'll have our VIP link available, and anybody that donates and is a VIP has the option to come up and have a live reading. You can either do it live side by side with us, or just have us do it with you, and you don't have to come on the screen. It's up to you.
Yeah.
But when we do our VIPs, it jumps you to the top of the list, gets you some extra loving. And you know how we do. You know how we roll. And you can ask questions, whatever you need to do. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So we'll see you soon.
Put me on the books for a private reading, Miss Alicia.
Yes, girl. You
got it, babe.
You got it. You're on it. Book done. We'll see you soon.
Done, baby girl.
All right, guys. We love you.
Love you.
See you soon. Mwah. Why are you not working? Boop. Stop. 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 Boop. Boop. Why? Okay, you guys don't want to go away, apparently. Oh, that's funny.
Wow.
You guys don't want to stop.
Where are you going?
But
Nowhere.
Apparently, God's laughing. You're not done.
Yeah, no.
You're not done. What is happening? Well, let's try this way. Oh, yeah, we're still live.